What's going on, YouTube? Just got off from exit 56. As you can see, I'm in my fateful serenity spot or peaceful place. Out here with Coco. Had to take her to the vet, so she hadn't been in the right. She hadn't rode in a while, so I figured I'd stop by my little lake here, or you know what I mean, and have her chill with me. So she's sitting out here chilling, enjoying the sun. Uh, and I figured I'd do a video. This particular video I think I've done before. I know I've done before, but just like any other videos I've done before, I'm probably gonna do a lot of videos I've done before, same topic kind of thing. The difference is with the videos I've done before, it's just like a lot of things in life. You know, your perspective change on it, how you look at it change, and some of it's still the same, but you might add a little knowledge to it. And this particular video is more so about studs and finding the right stud. For me anyway, you know what I mean? Because everybody finding the right stud is different. But finding the right stud for me, I say. And I'm gonna hop right on into it. Because I'm a minute in, so I'm gonna hop right on into it. So of course you already know I got the stud credit to Ether. I'm using him. Initially his stud credit was for me to use to another dog, but I'm like, nah, I think it'd be best if I use it with this blood. You know what I mean? After doing more and more research. So I'm switching it over to a different dog, right? So now I'm looking to get another stud credit. I'm kind of in between getting another stud credit or just buying another female. I'm leaning toward the other female, but in the meantime, for the sake of the video, I'm gonna talk about the stud credit. I'm looking for certain dogs. You know, I got a partner of mine. Shout out Robert. I think his stuff's called Retro Life Bullies, Retro Life After Bullies, something like that. I think it's called Retro Life Bullies. So me and him talk dogs all the time, and how many hard studs it is out there, man. We talked about it so many times, and don't get me wrong, it's a bunch of hard studs out there. And what I come to find out is it's a bunch of hard studs out there when you're not ready to breed your dog. And just bear with me. Some people gonna understand what I'm saying. I'm looking to breed another one of my dogs, so I'm looking for another stud, right? And I'm looking at these studs, and they don't look as appealing as they once did before I wanted to breed. Before I was looking for another stud to breed. When I was just looking at different studs, all of them were hard. Now that I'm looking at them, I'm breaking them down, knowing what I need, knowing what I'm looking for. They not as hard as I thought, you know. Certain studs, the people got the side shot, and the dog is squatting down, and the top line is straight with them squatting down, but if they lift their back legs, you can tell they might have a high rear. But their legs so short, the rear might not even be crazy. High might just be a little bit. So you're looking at stuff like that. You're looking at stuff like people not, all the pictures of the dogs or videos of the dog, well, all the videos of the dog standing still, not moving at all. Them holding the dog, like every picture of the dog is being held, or every video of the dog, or picture or video, the dog being held or laying down. So it's like, all right, man, I get it. The dog got a short back. He's small. Like I get that. Like I understand that. What else can you show me other than this dog being short back? You can hold him in your hand. Like what? Like I want to see something else as a breeder. So a lot of times that lends you to hitting up the breeder to see if they'll send you videos of the dog moving, or 360. You know what I mean? Just a 360 dog stacking in bird's eye view. Or not bird's eye view, but eye level view or whatever. Let me see how his top line look. Let me see how he move. And then some people probably might not want to do that because, your dog may have a flaw, and then you send this video to some person, they may post it and mess up your dog. So I get it. Excuse me, I get that in a sense. So, I said in a lot of videos I've been seeing dogs just stacked certain areas, certain ways, and they may have a video of the dog rear and the leg quarters or whatever, and you see that, and you'll see how compact the dog is, which is cool, but that'll be the only thing that they showing the dog. You'd be like, damn, it's more to the dog than you just showing me that. Like, let me see the freaking dog. Or another video of the dog, or picture be the dog stacked but sitting down, and they standing up over the dog, and somebody it's crazy, bro. Like, the more and more you look at this shit, the more and more you realize, like, people just hiding stuff, and and that's what this game really is right now. And there's some people on here that's gonna be like, they feel me, they know exactly what I'm talking about, and there's gonna be some people that's gonna be like, nah, man, you hate. But I'm being dead ass when I say it. Like, it's when you looking for, and for me personally, for me personally, my standard on studs has changed. And somebody might hear that and be like, man, you ain't got no stud worth talking about. That may be true. I hadn't made no mark in the game with no stud. You know what I mean? But I will say this, with me creating Zebo, I tell my partner this all the time, creating Zebo and Penny, that was a gift. I don't even want to call it a curse. Yeah, it was a gift and a curse. You know what I mean? It was a gift because I was able to create such a dog, such a phenomenal dog. Like, people said it was phenomenal. Sorry about that. I had to go clean. Coco had some gum on the bottom of her foot. Keep your parts clean, ladies and gentlemen. Keep your parts clean. I had to throw away a black and mild that was over here and some more stuff. So, word to the wise, just keep your part clean, man. Take care of your part. Anyhow, I was saying, about Zebo. It was kind of like a gift and a curse, because I was able to see what I wanted in a dog. I was able to see what I wanted, see what I've been seeing online, but a lot of it was Photoshop, what I was seeing, and some of it was to a point to where it looked so good that I didn't know if it was real or not. So, you know, I was able to see that in that dog, you know what I mean? And he was only 8 months. He was a phenomenal piece of work, if I may say so myself. And not only just me, like a lot of other people said the same. So, but that's that. And I guess the curse part was me seeing it, knowing that I could get it. And now that I've seen it and knowing what I'm looking, and I don't want people to think that he was perfect. He, by all means, it was not perfect. But by me seeing it, I know what I'm looking for. So the curse part, I guess, is now I'm breaking a lot more dogs down to where it's like, oh no, this is not what I'm looking for. You know, I'm looking for this, I'm looking for that, and this, you know, this ain't that, you know what I mean? And I thought this looked better than that, but it doesn't, because I had this and it died, and I had it in my yard and I seen it, and I know what I'm looking for now. And I don't see it with some of these dogs. You know, certain dogs that I thought that looked good before just don't cut the mustard now. They just don't do it. And I'm trying to get back on my train of thought since Coco threw me off. But yeah, I mean, it's looking for studs, man. It's of course it's still strength and weakness. Opposites attract, blah, 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 blah. But finding that right stud, man, with a good top line. It don't got to be a perfect top line, but with a good top line, nice rear, good clean feet, good movement, a nice spread. With my females, I need some type of bow. You don't gotta be crazy. I just need some type of bow. Except Penny. Penny got bows. She don't really need. I don't need to take her to a dog with bows. I could take her, but as long as it ain't too crazy. But Coco wins. I need bows because they don't possess it. They got it and they pay it. They just don't have it. So it's best to throw them to a dog with bow. If I want to express that. So the bows depending on the female. But the feet, you know, like I said, the rear, the top line, the head shape. You know, the head shape, the size of the head. You know what I mean? The movement, I've said that already. The angulation, like, you know, not breeding to a dog that got stiff stifles. You know, I got that in my program. I don't want that. I don't want to breed to a dog that got stiff stifles because I already got it in my program. So it wouldn't make sense to breed a dog that got stiff stifles. Like, it wouldn't at all. You know what I mean? It's actually counterproductive to breed to a stud that got stiff stifles because, shit, I got it in my program. I thought there was a bug. It was just my shirt tearing up. So yeah, man, it's hard. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's hard. It's hard looking for that right stud. You know what I mean? And I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I do want some color in the yard. You know what I mean? You get the age-old discussion. You know what I mean? Color, structure, of color. We passed that point now, bro. Like I know I put out a video a while ago, probably 2 years ago now, talking about color, and, color, blah 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 blah. I don't even know what side I took on. I'm pretty sure I took the structure part. It said you can get color. I don't really remember, but we passed that point where you got a battle between color and structure. Like you can get both now. You can get both. You know what I mean? You should be able to get both within the same, like within a breeding. So that shouldn't be a discussion anymore. Whether if I'm trying to get color or structure. You know what I mean? Like what you want, structure first or color? Like my nigga, I should be able to get both now. Like we passed that point. Like you know what I mean? Shouts out to whoever dog that brought it all in here, but like we there now where we can get structure and color. If you still arguing the structure and color thing, then that's a conversation. We passed that conversation. To me, that's something else. Like now, I think we need to get more so on the health of the dogs and what's the word? Health and I guess the appearance, but most definitely the health. I think we most definitely focus on that now. But I don't want to get off topic. So yeah, studs, man. It's just studs. It's hard. It's hard to find that right stud, man. It's hard, and I'm looking. And like I say, I think in the beginning of the video, I said I'm either leaning toward buying another female or I'm gonna get me a breed to another stud. So I don't know yet. I'm gonna figure it out. I don't want to keep rambling because I know this video is 5 minutes. The other video where I cut it off is probably like at 6 minutes. So we're 11 minutes in. So I don't want to keep rambling on with y'all. So anyhow, you guys know what's going on. If you don't, then sorry that you don't. Make sure you take care of your fur babies. You love your fur babies. They're not here for a long time. They're just here for a good time. And so am I. So other than that, sign off. Exit 56. Peace.